Hello everyone. We are back again today with um, box number 4 for Dominaria United. So we have had some okay pulls so far. No big hits yet. Well, I mean, I guess the Borderless Lily of the Veil was a pretty big hit. Um, haven't hit a shoulder yet. So without too much more, let's get cracking. Okay. Oh yes, I keep forgetting that Dominaria United has these box toppers. I still don't know if there's anything that's supposed to be super special to come out of these, but um, so far we've had kind of meh pulls from the box toppers. Let's see, Tobias Doomed Conqueror. Seems like we keep pulling uncommons, but you know, what can we really say? They are an extra unexpected pack. Right. So we got our first stack, our second stack, our third stack. As per usual, 1 through 10, 11 through 20, 21 through 30. All right. Just need to get our pen and everything away from our list. And on to pack 1. Mana Cannons. I don't know that I've even seen that card. Or if I have, I don't remember it. So we're hoping to pull Valorant Veterans. The phasing of Zalfir. Let's see. We're hoping to pull some Valorant Veterans so I don't have to buy them on their own. Or a couple of Haughty Gen. Let's see. Because we've pulled one Haughty Gen and then I had one from the pre-release. Pack number 2. That's Hazon. Joint Exploration. Nice. Chaotic Transformation. I believe that's number 4. That is our 4th Chaotic Transformation. Well, I guess I can build that deck. And then a Get To Amplifier. And a Desert. Did not realize that, oh, it was in the Commander deck. Okay. Did not know that that was in Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. It's kind of cool. Yeah. Legion? Hey, we got Nijal in the back too. We got Tori and Defiler of Faith. That is our 4th Defiler of Faith. And a treasure token. So during the pull review, after we finish the case, I'll cover what I pulled in the pre-release also. Resolute Reinforcements, a beautiful foil island. I really love the art on that island. Hey, we got a Squee, Dubious Monarch. Let's see, Squee. Where is Squee? That is our third Squee. And the World Spell. Nice. 189. That is our second World Spell. A foil Protect the Negotiators. And a bird token. Alright, pack number 5. Squee Dubious Monarch. We just got one of him. Cut down. Balmore. The Cruelty of Gix. That is our third Cruelty of Gix. And a foil Balmore. And a token. Pack number 6. Magnagoth. Full Art Forest. Relic of Legends. Nice. Got a ref. Hey, that's our third Haughty Gen. Well, second in openings. Third one overall. And then Baird Argivian Recruiter. That's a good pack 6. Still like to pull some Chaldrons. I have one stamped one from a promo pack that I got in my prize packs for Brothers War. That's the only one I have so far. Sten, Paranoid Partisan. 221. That is our third copy of Sten. And a Trample Haste 2/1 Elemental token. Neat. Pack number 8. Furious Bellow. Foil Full Art Forest. Some alliteration for you there. Foil Full Art Forest. And 2 of the best uncommons in the set, 4 sealed. And Temporal Firestorm. Nice. I believe that is our second. That is our second Temporal Firestorm. And Phyrexian Espionage. And the Goblin token. Pack number 9. Bone Splinters stamped. Full Art Mountain. Yavimaya Coast. That is our 4th Yavimaya Coast. Jaya's Inferno, and Collective Restraint. Very nice. I believe that is one of the pricier list cards for this set. Also just kind of a badass art. It's like, we are Bane. Pack 10, Atakar Waste. Valerian Terror, nice. Airtie Resurrected, 99. That is our first Airtie Resurrected that we've pulled. Blind Shaper Prodigy, and a Dragon Token. Pack 11. Got Banalish Sleeper Agent, or Banalish Sleeper. Let's see. Sphinx of the Clear Skies, that is our first one of those. It's effectively a fact or fiction on a stick. Pack number 12. Walking Bulwark. Foil Mountain. Neat little moonrise path there. All right. Lightning Strike. Resolute Reinforcements. Llanowar Loam Speaker. I believe that is the first one of those we've pulled. That is our second one, actually. Okay. Archivian Phalanx, and a Zombie Token. Oh, wrong stack. There we go. All right, pack 13. Guardian of New Benalia. Full Art Plains. Looks like Ivy Spell Thief is our card this time. Let's see, 201. That is our third Ivy. All right, and a Beast Token. All right, pack 14. Yeah, so Knight of Dawn's Hope, Full Art Swamp. So we're a Destroy Evil. I actually need that. The blue-white control I'm building. And Leaf Crown Visionary. Let's see. That is our first Leaf Crown Visionary. I did have that as my promo during the first pre-release. Pack 15. Yeah, I think I only went to 2 pre-releases for Dominaria United. Timeless Lotus. I used to, back before the pandemic, and before I went to work in Charlotte. Maria Scholar of Antiquity, 206. That is our first one of those. Okay. Huh. Deathbloom Gardener and Bird Token. So yeah, I used to try and go to back when pre-releases were a little bigger. The shop that I was at Gaming Underground, would do a Friday night midnight pre-release, and then they would do 2 Saturday pre-releases and 2 Sunday pre-releases, and I would do my best to play in all five. I almost always made it to all five until I moved down to Charlotte. Shannon, Sleeper's Scourge. That's our third one of those. Defiler of Instinct. Let's see. Those are also our third Defiler of Instinct. And a foil Weatherseed Treaty. Yeah, and until I moved down to Charlotte, I would be at all five. And then I was away for a while, working because I was an hour and a half away, more or less. Then the pandemic happened, so there weren't physical pre-releases for a while. But now that I've come back, there's very few people going to pre-releases at this point. The attendance we've had, it's about a quarter of what it once was, which is really unfortunate because as a result, they really can only run 2 or 3 events over the entirety of the weekend. Anointed Peacekeeper, that is our second one. So I don't get to play as much, and I don't like that. I like playing Magic. And then Confront the Past from the list. Pack 18. Because, I love Sealed. I never get to draft anymore unless it's on Arena, which is just, it's not the same. Airtie Resurrected. Stained Glass. Beautiful foil planes. And man, I miss it. Yeah. And I generally know, hey, Silverback Elder. It was our first Silverback Elder. I generally know, if a pre-release is coming around, I'm gonna spend that whole weekend doing the pre-release, because I prioritize that. But I can't always, and in fact, I haven't been able to since the Dominaria United pre-release attend a Friday Night Magic because I've got a lot going on. I, I own a business. Other than this, I was leading a team up until very recently for Wells Fargo. Like, got a lot going on. Um, Stamped Jaya, Fiery Negotiator. So, being able to set aside that time was really nice. And I don't really have that option now. It makes me sad. Let's see. Revaz of the Claw. 215. That is our second Revaz of the Claw. Or Bone Rattle. And a Sapperling token. Because, I like Magic. But I don't like playing it online as much. It's just a lot of a lot of the bluffing game, I guess, with it's going, and a lot of reading people's body language isn't there. It's just, and there's nothing, quite like the feeling of shuffling up a deck and playing it. And some of the decisions that WotC and Hasbro have been making kind of scares me that they're going to further degrade the in-person play experience. Let's see, that's Vidalian Hexcatcher, 75. Is our second one. Yeah, I don't know, it's worrying. Let's see, do I want to move this so I can? Nah. Not to be all doom and gloom about it. It's just, you know, it's not my worst fears, but it's some of my worst fears for the game. Strength of the Coalition. Okay. Because, Magic's been a big part of my life for a big part of my life. So I don't want to see it degrade. Plaza of Heroes, that is our second Plaza of Heroes. I will say that the game is far more accepting, or not the game, but the player base rather, it's far more accepting than it used to be, which I am really happy about. Deny Reality, their list card. Because, it used to all be disguise, and it got kind of gross and toxic sometimes. So I'm glad the community overall has become much more diverse. Which has nothing to do with the issues that I have with the game. Yes, Valiant Veteran. That is our first pull of Valiant Veteran. All right, excited about that. And Whisper Steel Dagger. Excuse me. Whisper Steel Dagger. What even is ZNC? Is that the Zendikar Rising commander? I guess. Yeah, we've got one Valorant veteran. Over halfway through our case, and just got our first one. Oh, it's not even Valorant veteran, it's Valiant veteran. Okay. Oh, man. Joda? Stained glass. There's a lot of exciting stuff going on with the game, too. Caves of Koilos. That is our fourth Caves of Koilos. And a drag to the bottom. Nice. Let's see, 91. That is our first drag to the bottom. Oh. Electrostatic Infantry and nothing token. Right. This is pack 24? Yeah, pack 24. Electrostatic Infantry, Oil Forest. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that worries me. Quarian Beast Caller, 75. That is our second Beast Caller. A foil Radiant Grove. I'm terrified that they're going to try and make Arena the Forerunner product and make the paper game secondary. especially things like alchemy on Arena worry me that they are trying to head that direction. Also, just the constant cash grab with some of the newer products, and it's so hard to keep up. Like as you can see, like I'm just now getting around to opening, yeah, cards from months ago, and it like Braid's Arisen Nightmare, very nice. That is 84. That is our second Braids, and a foil Griffin Protector, and Soldier Token. Um, but yeah, like I just haven't had the time between sets to open the sets and enjoy them. Like the preview seasons for cards are literally running into one another. Like it it used to be like we'd get 4 sets a year, maybe 5, and that was it. And you didn't have this constant hype train where like every 3 weeks something new was coming out. Filtered art card. Like we don't need that much. Like you need to slow down. Because they're rapidly burning out a lot of players. Emperor Mihail II, and then herd migration, myself included. Like it is a strain both on that is our second herd migration. It is a strain both on my my mind and my wallet to keep up with Magic at this point. Like for instance, Jumpstart came out yesterday. Um, Today being the 3rd of December. Uh, Jumpstart 2022. The shop that I was at couldn't do pre-orders for it because there just wasn't enough time. Um, and I have largely been ignoring that set, even though I know there's some just very overpowered stuff in the set. Aster Bearer of Blades. That is our second Aster. And it's just I can't keep up. Um, and it's probably stuff that's worthwhile for me to pick up, but I'm tired. It's exhausting. And because things ran together so much, like my pre-orders for Unfinity and I think Brothers War, they I think that's right. It was Unfinity and something else. Um, ran into one another. Like I've never had that happen before. Like to the point that they were on the same transaction. Um, which is rough. And like the size of my pre-orders, yeah, I looked at what I was doing a year and a half ago, and I'm spending 3 times as much for the same amount of product, and it's ridiculous. And like that doesn't have to do with inflation. Like that is Hasbro increasing the prices and pushing more variants of things and reducing the size of packs. Like that's what's going on there. And that's not good for the long-term health of the game. See, that is our second copy of the Raven Man. All right. Maria's Outrider. So, yeah, I'm just ranting at this point, but it it's gotten so bad that like again with Jumpstart, I'm not buying Jumpstart at this point because I just I haven't had room to breathe on it. And there's a secret lair drop that's coming out on Monday, and I don't know if I'm gonna buy any of that because again, it we've barely had room to barely had room to breathe between releases. Um, Last I checked, we've had effectively a secret lair drop every single week this entire year. Like that's nuts. Like that's a few $100, effectively a few $100 a week if you're trying to get each of them. Karn Silex is our second Karn's Silex. Okay. Strength of Coalition and Fountain Watch. Huh. I only vaguely recall that being in Mercadian Masks. Thran Portal. This is pack 30. This is our last pack of the box. Hey, Airtie Resurrected. I believe that is, yep, that is our second Airtie Resurrected. Archangel of Wrath, that's a new one for us. Let's see, that is number 3. Yep, that's our first one of those. Double rare packs, pretty nice. Kind of a mediocre box. Still no Shieldred, which is concerning. And only one Valiant Veteran, although I did pull one during the pre-release. So we are on our second Valiant Veteran overall, so I can build blue-white soldiers for my wife. And I'm on the fence as to whether or not to play 5-color control or blue-white or blue-white X. So we'll see. You know what? Let me know down in the comments what you're playing in Standard these days, if you play Standard. If not, let me know what you're playing in other formats. And as always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We really appreciate it. It really helps us out to grow the channel. Our current goal is to get to 100 subscribers. We're trying to do that by the end of the year. So if you know someone that would enjoy this content, please share it with them. But again, thanks for joining us on our little adventure, and we'll see you next time. Bye.